Hello guys, I'm Andy, I'm the Village Idiot, and today I'm not in my car, rather I'm at home. And thank you for watching my first two videos. So I've had a lot of feedback from them both. The first one, yeah, was very interesting with the music. I couldn't figure out how to lower the volume in the editor. I've now figured that out, as you could probably tell from the second video. So that's now fixed. But what I wanted to talk about today more than anything else is the comments I got from the second video. A lot of people have seen it and have commented on it saying that a lot of my information was not correct. And that got me to thinking, a lot of the places I'm going to go to around the country, I'm not going to know. I can't possibly know the thick end of 11,000 parishes and everything about them. But there are people out there who are going to know bits and bobs that I don't. In fact, they're going to know a hell of a lot more than I do. That's where you, the people out there, come in. I think it's better for me if I just go and visit a place and then afterwards make a part two for every parish after I've got some comments on each video from you, the people who actually live in the place. So if we take Catcliffe as an example, I got a lot of comments on that video about all sorts of things. The first thing, people were very interested in that very old abandoned building near the Viaduct, which I thought was a hotel. It turns out it was actually a pub, and it was called the Red Lion. And these days it's abandoned, but it's going to be turned into flats apparently, which is why when I passed it, it was empty. Speaking of the Viaducts as well, I have a comment from, I think his name is Paul, who said that the Viaduct used to have a pottery there, and it was owned by LOL Banks, who was the father of Gordon Banks, tying in nicely to the Gordon Banks information I gave you, which by the way was wrong. He lived there, but he wasn't born there, he was born in Sheffield. Also you have the Plough, which was next to the Viaduct. That's no longer a pub. That is actually a supermarket or a shop, I think. Let's have a look, see what he put here. The Plough is no longer a pub, it's now a supermarket with an excellent cafe. The Cafe Plough, he puts in brackets. And then he goes on to talk about the Viaduct, which is also where Pulp used to rehearse. I mentioned them at the end of the video. And apparently that's been seen on a few documentaries that concern the band. This is all stuff that I would not know without the help of you people out there. I've also got another comment from a guy called Ray, who says that there was a Viking battle nearby. That's something I would never have known, so this is exactly my point. You guys know the place better than I do. So my plan is to make two videos. The first part will be me walking around the place, taking all my action shots, looking at places of interest, and then throwing them all together in the same way as I have done before, but with a lot less information from me. But that doesn't mean that I won't give you little tidbits of information in these videos, because I think going with absolutely no information at all is worse than having bad information, if you know what I mean. I would rather you hear my voice and hear me talk about something rather than just looking at visuals of the place. Originally my idea was not to give you information about these places. My idea was literally just to go to each place, because I'm a bit of a geography nerd and that's really my field of expertise. The geography side of it will always be why this channel started. It was the temptation to drive the car, get the GoPro out and try and go to as many of these as possibly possible. It's a very ambitious thing to try, but I will attempt to do as many as possible. And really it's going to them and visiting them that I'm interested in. When it comes to the history side of things, or what things used to be, or who lives there, or any famous connections, that's really not what I'm all about, but that's okay because I can come to you guys for that. And as a result, there will be a second part for every parish. You'll have the first bit where I walk around the place and have a look at the local landmarks, give you a little bit of information, but nowhere near as much as I have been doing in the first two videos. And then I'll make a second one where, after it's been up on YouTube for a while, people have seen it, commented, and they've looked on Facebook and looked at it through there, and the comments have been collected together. I will make a second video similar to this where I will put all those bits of information together. It'll be like a part 2. So that's just about it from me today, guys. I am going to go out and film later, although I'm not going to tell you where I'm going, but I still will be in Rotherham, and I will make another video soon in this format. I feel like I should mention something about COVID. No one's pulled me up on it or anything like that, but this really is all above board. All the filming time I'm using as my daily hours exercise, and where I need to use a mask, I have one and I wear it, and I'm always socially distanced from people. So those out there who may be thinking this, I'm actually okay as far as COVID goes. Everything's fine. Don't forget, people, I have a buy me a coffee link in the description, and I have a link to my Facebook group down there as well. Thank you very much, guys. I will see you later. Village Idiot out.